Hey girl. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate. I also do your weekly general reading, Aquarius, which I'll leave a link to over there if you would like to check it out at some point later. But when it comes to any of my readings, Aquarius, rely on your intuition. That is because I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. Put it in perspective, right? So you know your situation better than I ever possibly could. So take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't. I'm not going to be offended by it. I promise you, Aquarius. If you find some cards that resonate with you, though, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I love hearing y'all's aha moments because that's just how I keep up with y'all in your lives. And just, I don't know, I always just enjoy hearing how the cards resonate with everybody. If you do like my reading style, Aquarius, be sure to give me a like and subscribe because it does help out my channel a lot. And I'm always super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that for me. Now, I'm just here to tap into the energies of this week for you, Aquarius. So between you and your person, ultimately, the final decision is yours to make. I'm just here to give you perspective. I'm not here to make that decision for you because it's your life to live, not mine, right? So keep that in mind when I give you this weekly reading. This is just what I'm seeing and what I'm perceiving with spirit, and yeah. So let's get into this now, Aquarius, shall we? We have the Five of Fire coming in on your side. So this is speaking of conflict of some sort. This is talking, I mean, I feel like this is kind of like an inner conflict for you, Aquarius, I feel, because I'm not really tapping into, well, no, yeah, I'm not really tapping into where I feel like there's some type of confrontation. Maybe you all have, but I see this Five of Fire kind of like a conflict with yourself of being like, is this person really worth it? Do you want to commit to this, right? I feel like that's kind of up in the air for you. On their side of things, they are the Ten of Air, which is the representation of Ten of Swords. So in this deck, though, this is speaking of the end of a difficult situation, Aquarius, so keep this in mind. I feel as if you have been like frustrated with them because of their behavior in whatever way that they're exuding, I feel as if it's because they are overcoming some type of pain. As cliche as it sounds, but you know, like, put it in perspective. How often are you constantly working through your own stuff? How often are you constantly having to go through your own triggers and stuff, right? Your person is no different, right? Just because you may not be aware of what's going on in their lives and what it is that they're working through doesn't mean that they're not working through something. But I like this energy in a sense of where, you know, they're actively growing. They are in this process of overcoming something. So yeah, I like this energy. The energy between y'all two, though, is the Six of Earth. So maybe one side has put in more effort into connecting with the other one, then, you know, it's not that equal give and take. I feel like this connection isn't feeling balanced, or at least it doesn't feel balanced to you right now. You know, this is kind of like that maybe you have been putting so much effort. You're always the first one to text them if you are talking to them. You're always the one to put in the effort, and it just feels like they're not. But, you know, I just want to say, not taking sides, Aquarius, right? But this Ten of Air is letting me know maybe their energy was really distracted somewhere else, that they're trying to overcome something, right? So, not an excuse, just, you know, giving that perspective, Aquarius. Now let's jump into this reading. Let's start pulling some clarifiers because the messages can change entirely with them. So let's tap into yours. We have the Five of Fire coming in here. And now the first card that we're pulling for you is the Page of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you're... Aquarius, dare I say, I feel like you're just in this place where you're kind of checked out already. I don't know if this has been something that you've been hung up, like, I don't want to say you've been hung up on them for a long time now, but I don't know if this situation has been going on for a while now, right? I'm just seeing it in the cards where I see this person overcoming something, but they could have been like overcoming something for months now, right? And it's just like, you know, they're just not working off of your timetable. So, you know, sometimes, even if they are your soulmate, we have plenty of soulmates in our life, right? And sometimes they're just not ready, and that's okay. You should be grateful for the fact that they're showing the signs now, so you can move on and not go into this connection with someone that already has a bunch of baggage or pain that they need to still work through, right? So that's something I just want to say. I mean, put it in perspective though. I'm a severe optimist, so. We have for your next clarifier, the King of Pentacles. So yeah, you're looking for more stability. You're looking for something of a better investment, I feel. And I feel like with this Page of Wands confirming to me, you like the Pages represents new beginnings. So I feel like you're just ready for you're just searching for something new at this point, right? King of Pentacles, this is usually like a person who a little bit more reserved, a little bit more like better, like happier with animals than humans, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles to top it off though as well. So you're searching for your counterpart, but again, I just feel like at this time for you, Aquarius, this is like a yeah, you kind of just know your worth, and you know what kind of behavior that you want to accept. You know what kind of, you're just, you know what it is that you want, you know what it is that you deserve. And it's kind of like at this point where maybe some of you guys are just fed up, I'm hearing, which I can understand that entirely, Aquarius, I really can. But, like with this, any type of reading like this, though, we have to start tapping into their side of things. Maybe you might have a change of heart of being tapped out of this. Maybe you want to tap back in, right? So let's get into it, right? 10 of the air is the representation of 10 of swords again. Let's get some clarifiers. What's going on with them? Page of Pentacles. So I do see communication coming here soon, if you would like it. I do feel like this is kind of like this could be inverted depending on your choice. This is very much so like wheel energy that I feel like I'm tapping into here, where it's just like depending on what kind of vibe you give off, or depending on how you handle something, they will go in with that open communication if they feel as if you will receive the pentacle, right? The Sun card, I mean, again, yeah, they're looking for like pages again, like they're searching for like that stability too. They're searching for that happy ever after. That Sun card is the best card in the deck, the most positive. They're looking for just like that completion, right? After this painful process, they're ready for something good. They're ready for something that just makes them feel whole. Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they don't want to stress or have anxiety about a connection anymore. They're probably looking, honestly, Aquarius, with this type of energy, they're probably looking for somebody that's just extremely transparent, right? Because it's like they used to be in their head with whatever was this past pain with this 10 of Swords and this 5 of Swords. Like this could be just talking about like, their past connection with somebody. It doesn't have to be romantic. Constantly had them in their head and they don't like that energy, right? Like you don't want to, when you deal with somebody that's either like gaslighting you or dealing with something that's just like mentally taxing, I always say friendships should be effortless. They should be simple. They should challenge you to grow, but they shouldn't cause you stress and drama in your life, at least in my opinion. And I feel like that's the energy that we're tapping in here on their side, Aquarius, is where they're just like, they dealt with a lot of like baggage and drama in the past with people, and they're just like, they're tired of the guessing games. And so maybe if you do want to have this last ditch effort, maybe if you practice some transparency with them in terms of your feelings, they'll receive that because of the Sun card and the Page of Pentacles. It looks good. I see this is looking good. Now, let's tap into the energies between y'all two. We have the 6 of Earth coming in here, so it's talking about that equal give and take, that balance, right? Let's pull some clarifiers for it, Aquarius. 5 of Cups. Now, this is in the reverse for you, Aquarius. I do feel as if both, because this is the energy between y'all two, I feel like there's a level where neither party are really looking in the direction of each other anymore. And I don't know what's going on their side, Aquarius, right? My optimist side maybe just says, again, going off of that transparency thing, maybe they don't know about you and your feelings, and you need to be like, hey, it's not like, look over here. Look at these 2 cups that I have to offer you over here. But this is also confirming to me, like, you're kind of checked out from the situation because it wasn't that equal give and take energy. Now, Queen of Wands, yeah, I feel like you're breaking through. This is kind of like an independent energy, right? This is an energy where she's kind of just happy with herself, right? She doesn't need a man. Gender obviously doesn't matter, but I'm speaking in terms of this card in specific, right? They don't need anybody. They are going with what feels right to them. And it's just like, I'm not chastising you for this energy. I think it's really admirable, Aquarius, because like I feel like you're coming at this from an extremely grounded place, and just like you are just ready for that stability. And so it's like, yeah, I enjoy this energy. Again, I'm not going to talk you into waiting for this person, but it is looking like whatever energy I'm tapping into here, they just want something simple. I feel something where they don't have to play that guessing game. Justice card. This is, you could be dealing with a Libra. I mean, I'm not ever feeding into that. I'm just saying, like, whenever I see these kind of cards, I will say like the sign they're associated with, right? when I'm aware of it, rather. The 11 card, write that down for numerology, by the way, Aquarius. So yeah, I feel this is all about, speaking of balance here, right? You notice the scales here. This is all about balance. You are trying to kind of meet, like, also maybe like your counterpart, right? You're wanting to meet somebody that understands you, that can relate to you in that kind of way, and where it's just like you want that stability, and that you want someone else to be like, yeah, that's, you want someone to really relate to you in a lot of ways, and just surface level perhaps. And so it's just like you're just striving for that balance. You're striving for something that just brings you that inner peace, and something that doesn't, again, because it's on both sides. And remember, we talked about how maybe on their side of things they were dealing with a past thing, with like a gaslighting situation that got them in their head. I feel like that's the same thing for you. Not necessarily that maybe you feel like you've been gaslighted, but you're just searching for something simple as well. And so, you know, it seems like you guys both kind of want the same thing. And so I'm not sure what the issue is, right? You'll have to let me know, Aquarius, in the comments below. But hopefully this reading was helpful to you in some type of way. If it was, be sure to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help me out so much. But until next time, Aquarius, I love you so much. Bye.